Hello friends and welcome to this amazing lecture in Flet where we are going to see how to broadcast messages on using PubSub mechanism. So Flet provides a simple built-in PubSub mechanism for asynchronous communication between the page sessions. So you can a typical PubSub usage would be subscribe to broadcast messages or anything of something like send broadcast messages like one to like when on a send of on a click of one button, or unsubscribe, or like unsubscribe for everything on if you close the page, right? So if you can see here, we've already started with the code and we will be developing some cool stuff for sending broadcast messages like subscribing. So let's just start. Define a function on message, and on message what we need to send is a message. Parameter some message being sent. So messages dot controls dot append, we have, what do we append is we append ft dot text. We have ft dot text, and then inside there is a message, and what we do is we update the message. So we update here the page. First is page dot date and then close the bracket. Now there will be some warnings here, but we'll be covering them, and we'll be once you use that, once you declare those variables, there won't be any errors. Now what we do is we just save this. So we have page dot PubSub, so we have it dot subscribe on message, and what is called is the on message is called, yes, on message is called here. So as soon as you message, it is subscribed. Now we have the function that is send is clicked. So send button is clicked. So when you click it, there is some or the other event. Let's say it's E. You can also keep it as event. Now page.pubsub dot send all. So that send all, what does it do is it sends to all the subscribers who are present. So all the windows it will be sending it to, and then we use it to, like, we have user dot value, and we also have what the message is sent by the user. So we have message dot value. Now we'll create first clean the form. So message dot value is nothing. Message dot value, it's message dot value. Here also there is message dot value, and then so we'll be creating that message as a text field. We'll have user also as a text field. So whatever user name you want, you can keep it, and you have page dot update. Now we'll create the variables as required, as I told you. So first is messages. So what will be the messages? We'll have ft dot column, and then close the bracket, ft dot column. Then we have user, as user is equals to, then we have text field, right? So we'll be just copying and pasting it from one place. So we have text field for the user, then we have a message for the message. We have the same thing, I guess. We have the same thing, and we don't have the width here, but we can control C and control V for message ft, and then we have elevated button, like that's the text field. In text would be your message, or your message, and this would be expand equals true. Expand is equals to true. That's it. So that will fill in all your space which is present. You can type as much as you want, and then send is the button which is clicked. So it's ft dot, as you guessed it right, elevated button. It will be having the word send. You can also have the icon here for the send button, send, and then on click what will be called, that is send clicked will be called on this. And then we add everything which is there here. So page dot add, and in the add we have messages. We have, after messages we have ft dot, we add the row, ft dot row, and then we have controls is equals to what will be there in the controls: user, message, and send, as it is guessing rightly. And now once this everything is in place without any warnings and errors, we end the application, that is ft.app, and target is equals to main. So once we are done with this, you can use the hot reload functionality for Flet. That is, again, I'll just show it to you. That's Flet, as we require this on the web browser. So Flet and then PubSub, pubsub.py, it's pubsub.py-d, and then we press enter. So this will open in a browser. Let's wait for it. And what we do is we require two browsers. So we'll have a user 1 and a user 2 created. So when we open this, we can open this on two browsers. One browser is here. So we have two browsers here. Let's just say we create another window here and open the same application here. Now what we'll do is first we'll create a user 1, and that user 1 says hello user 2. So as soon as we press the send button, this message gets subscribed, this message gets sent. Now if you go ahead and see there, you can already see that user 1 has placed a message here. So now we can just select this is user 2 and hello user 1, and if you press send here, there will be a message from user 2 saying hello user 1. So if you see, all the messages would be displayed as and when the messages are being sent. So this is a very cool functionality. You can use this functionality and create a chat application of your own, and you can use it on your desktop. So thank you guys, and keep coding and come up with some cool ideas regarding this PubSub mechanism or this PubSub for Flet. Thank you so much.